Empathy is something that serves the other person because they know you are with them. And it serves you because it gives you an opportunity to be one with them. But let's say that they are negative. Let's take that example. Somebody's being very negative. Well, your empathy with them doesn't necessarily have to be empathic with the nonsense and negative gossip they're spewing. Be empathic on the deeper level of their fear. So if, let's say you work someplace, new person comes on the job, or maybe not new, either way, and they start being very negative about the workplace, about everybody. Empathy doesn't mean that you say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I feel you. Wo tikne ta, ye tikne. Be empathic with the pain in them that is causing them to be so negative. Can you be empathic with the fear they have that something isn't right about them, that maybe they're going to lose the job, or that they're not being appreciated, or whatever their own internal issue is? The negativity is just the defense mechanism. So be empathic with really where they are suffering. And if you don't know, then just be empathic with a fellow suffering human being. Because you may not be suffering in the same way they are, but surely you know suffering. And so we can all be empathic with someone's suffering, even if we don't know that particular type, even if we haven't experienced that particular type of suffering. So be empathic with that. We should never be apathetic. I cannot think of a situation where apathy is a virtue. But there are moments where we become simply a witness, where we don't need to be emotionally engaged, but we're able to witness them. We don't have to become emotionally engaged, but we see, we recognize, we don't run from it, we don't cut ourselves off from it. Because apathy is cutting ourselves off. Apathy is I don't feel. Witness is I am aware. I am aware. This is happening. I see it. But I don't have to engage with it emotionally. And that's another practice. It's like in our meditation, a thought arises. We don't engage. It's not like every time a thought of sadness arises while we're meditating, suddenly we become very empathic with it. We just notice it. And then we go back to our breath. In the same way in our relationships sometimes, we just notice it. Okay, this is happening. That person's temper tantrum is happening. I don't need to engage, but I also don't need to cut myself off. I just need to bring my awareness back to my grounding, my anchoring. And then it becomes a beautiful, engaged spiritual practice.